Welcome back to Bridges. I would like you to meet Sean Enright. Sean Enright is the newest appointment, as most of you probably know, to the Lucas County City Council at large appointment. And that appointment did not come without some controversy, did it, Mr. Enright?
There was some fireworks.
Yeah, a little bit. How are you holding up?
Great.
Good, good. I think I'm going to start out with a kind of odd question. You might consider it odd, but I think that I'd really like to know exactly who you are. You have been identified as this wild child person, having issues that are concerning, to be honest, in your background, but you still get appointed to City Council. So exactly who are you?
Well, if I could start by backing up to when the trouble happened.
Sure.
So, well, actually, I'll back up farther than that. With just being raised in East Toledo, I had my mom and dad both worked. We had 7 kids. Well, they had 7 kids. So I was the youngest boy out of all 7, and pretty much graduated from Wade High School and made some wrong choices as a young adult at 18. Youthful indiscretions, so to speak.
That's what Mr. Rothenbuehler calls them, yeah.
It's a catchy word.
Yeah.
So anyways, at that point, I made bad choices, and I had a decision to make. Did I want to end up like other people, in the neighborhood, a lot in jail, some even dead, or turn my life around?
Does it make you just a little angry that people in a country where we encourage people to turn their lives around and get by those bad choices, does it make you a little frustrated that people are having a hard time letting you do that?
No, I'm not frustrated. I've made mistakes and I accepted that. What I do find frustrated is if it discourages anybody to try to better themselves.
Yeah, that's a really good point.
Yeah. But I think I'm a good mentor for the community. I decided to stay where I grew up at in East Toledo, raised my family there, and slowly but surely build it back up.
So what can we expect from you on City Council, given your background? You're coming to the table with a lot of different experiences than some of the other folks at that table have.
Well, first, we're speaking of the youthful indiscretions. There's a lot I can relate with just that, and not saying everybody had the same problems or not, but I bring understanding to a lot of people, all the people of different walks of life. That's huge to me. Just for somebody that understands the politician knows the same instead of this high-profile rich guy that never understood us,
Right.
So I'm excited about that. So that, to me, that's huge. If one kid could change his life because of that, that's great. We won.
Wow, what a great perspective that is. That is, and that you do bring, and we hardly got the opportunity to talk about this right now, but I hope we do as your time in council moves forward. You do say to people that anybody can run.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anybody can run. It's that elected office is not beyond the reach of anybody.
No, and again, I'm glad that it was brought to light for that reason, that everybody can have that dream, so the kid that kind of fell down at a young age knows he can get back up.
So what are you going to do on City Council? Where's your focus?
A few different areas.
Sure.
One is obviously the crime reduction, whatever we can do with that, working with the police. Did get appointed to the Public Safety Committee, so I look forward to doing some ride-alongs and trying to bring a new perspective of looking at things in that avenue. Economic development is real huge with my I guess you could say experience in the construction industry. One of my big goals with that is working with the Lucas County Port Authority, Matt Saparo, sitting down and
yeah, Matt's a great guy.
Awesome guy.
Yeah,
and bringing the Chamber of Commerce together and all of us look at the businesses that are already here and see what we can do. Matter of fact, I actually had from day one when I got appointed to the spot, a small guy, I forget the name of the business, but he owns a landscaping company. And he called me up, he said, hey, I heard that you want to help businesses out, how can you help me? And what was awesome about that is just having him call me and reaching out. I think that's huge, that we sit down and talk with the business owners, seeing what we can do. So what I was able to do was put him in contact with certain people and try to grow his business. At least other people that never knew or heard of him before. So here he is, a single guy, being able to grow his business, hopefully off of people we put him in contact with.
Yeah. Do you have any special concerns about areas like the East Side that really struggle with?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ran for District 3 Council against Mike Craig before, and huge concerns in the neighborhoods. just the housing, you know, we know we went through that bad housing spell, the boarded up houses, you know, there's a lot of people wanting them torn down, a lot of people wanting them fixed up. Just bringing common sense to that system is huge. Even,
and not destroying the neighborhood in the process. You know, I have real concerns too about tearing down houses and not replacing them, and what that actually does to neighborhoods. You mentioned Mike Craig, and he is your peer.
Yes.
Everybody knows that you ran against him. It wasn't a fun race. It was a pretty difficult race for both you gentlemen. Any trouble that you expect in working with Mike?
Not at all. Actually, me and Mike were just had a town hall style meeting the other day, the East Toledo Club, and it was great. We sat down, had lunch, and a lot of great ideas there. Mike's very helpful. So is Joe McNamara. Me and Joe sat down for hours to talk and close their meetings.
They're both very bright men.
Oh yes, yes, great ideas, and we didn't miss a beat. We started running as a team. I mean, it's really nice. Everybody on council, Democrats, Independent, Republicans, all of us.
So you would say to people who are watching what seems to be chaos, that it's not that at all, that you guys are on board, you're moving forward, things are going to get done.
Yes.
And that we should kind of relax because you all got this, right? You got it. You're moving
you
forward
know,
with it.
Even the people behind the scenes at council, you know, Jerry, who is a council clerk, and all the staff up there, they're great. Everybody's been very helpful. Rob Luderman, I've talked to him numerous of times, George Taranto, so it's really good.
It's good.
It's a good, diverse group.
Are you feeling any pressure about this whole issue of your replacing someone who was black?
No, I'm sensitive to the issue as far as understanding people's concerns with it, but no, Paula Hicks Hudson and myself and Tyrone Riley, they've explained to me their tough decision they had to make as well, and
their tough decision in not supporting.
As far as African American, yes,
yeah,
and they were afraid of some repercussions within their districts, and I told them I will be there to help them out as much as I can and work together to get whatever we can accomplish.
Any special responses that you plan to make to minority communities, African American, Latino?
We have a few things planned already, and actually with both district councilmen, I think Tyrone Riley and ourselves and the building trades are going to do a job fair, so to speak, within his district. And
which would be District 1.
District 1, yes,
yeah.
and promoting the trades within, and hoping people, you know, those are good paying jobs, and hopefully starting somewhere to uplift people is the first step. And the same with Paula Hick Hudson, we're looking at doing some development in her area, you know, the trades actually doing like humanitarian aids within the district and getting the neighborhoods involved, so.
Yeah, Paula would be in District 4.
District 4, yes.
Right, and so you're actually bringing, you're pretty heavily connected with your union. What union is that?
The IBW.
Okay, and so you are bringing the resources of that union to both those districts.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Not only for redevelopment, but also hopefully for job opportunities for the people within the district as well.
How does that happen? Or would you be offering training or actual employment opportunities?
Well, we have a registered apprenticeship, actually a nationally recognized apprenticeship program. It's very intense schooling, but what we do have, we offer other programs that will help them get their foot in the door to the apprenticeship, giving them experience. So it's lower level work such as wiring a house, so to speak, with a skilled electrician, a trained electrician. And it will even let them understand if they want to do the job or not. You know, some people might not like the construction lifestyle.
Sure.
So it's just a very beginner stepping program that we can kind of mentor people up through and get them into the apprenticeship.
I would suspect in this minute that we have left that you would like people to know you're just a normal guy with both feet on the ground who wants to contribute.
Yes.
Is that right?
That's absolutely right.
Well, that's really good to know. If we've got just a few seconds left, anything that you would like people to know about you before we go?
Don't believe everything you read in the Blade.
Don't believe everything you read in the Blade. He said it, not me. Thank you so much for being with us today. Will you come back? You'll come back.
Absolutely.
Great. I'd love that. We will be right back in just a moment. Please don't go anywhere.